In this video, I'm going to be trying to convert a real Young Thug template into BandLab vocal presets. So bear with me. It might not be 100% accurate because BandLab is missing some plugins. So let's get into it. First up, we see this is Bane's basic recording template. This is Young Thug's recording and mixing engineer right here. This is him. This is the template Thug uses. There's a lot of plugins on here. Kind of, not really. So yeah, let's just go through the plugins and try to make the BandLab preset. First up, we got an EQ. This is the FabFilter Pro Q3. We see what it's doing right here. Got a little dynamic going on right here. So the best that we can do here is pull up BandLab and put an EQ up here. And the EQ that we're probably gonna have to use is gonna start by being the graphic EQ. And we go back to Pro Tools and we see right here 211. It's subtracted a little bit, it's a little cut down. So we go back over here. So that's about as best we can get because we can't really just do what we need to do. So we'll bring that down a little bit like that, and then we'll go back to Pro Tools a little bit right here. So we can't really mess with that a little bit, so we just bring it down just a little bit. Then go back over here, right here in the 3K range. They mess with it a little bit in the 3K. So that's what we could do. So like bring that down a little bit. Then we go back over here. They say they mess with it in the 6K range. So we go back over here and just bring that down a little bit. So that's about as best we can get. You make sure you screenshot the settings right here, how you look at it, right? So that's what that looks like. We can't really curve it and do what we really need to do because we can't really do it in BandLab. All right. Next up is the EQ. And this is not I used to look. And next up is the Deesser. Okay. BandLab has a Deesser, so that's not going to be a problem. So the next plugin is going to be the Deesser. Yeah. So let's go over here. Let's go back to the Thug. And we see it pretty much depends on how you want to set it, but a Deesser is used. So depending on how you want to do it, so you can sit here and mess with the frequency range depending on how you want to do it. So we'll just leave it like, put it back up here somewhere, like right there. And then it's up to you on how you want to change that. So I'm just going through the presets, so trying to remake it as close as possible. So we have a R comp. This is a compressor. You see the attack, and you see the release, and you see the thresh and the gain right here. So, but that's gonna vary depending on the compressor that we can use in BandLab. Shoot, I don't even know which one that we can use, man. Like, that's the thing. It's like, which one do we use? So let's try this one. So if we do this, we can go and do the attack. So the attack was like on 9.2 or something, but we can't really do it like that because it's in freaking milliseconds, right? So we can do it like that. Go back over here. All right. And like now I got the R comp, and I went ahead and just put a compressor on here, so the digi comp. So basically your threshold and your gain, all that's just gonna vary depending on what you got going on. So the ratio, does it got a ratio? Yeah, it's a 2:1. So the ratio is the same. The release is 160. Let's see if we can do 160 on the release. Let's do 160 on the release. Threshold, what the threshold was, negative 13.6. Negative 13%. Alright. And don't really have a knee because it's not that type of compressor, but yeah, I get it. Okay. and you adjust the knee according to how you want because the compressor we got here don't have it. And this is where the problem lies because BandLab does not have a SSL channel. This is basically the G channel. So that's where we get a little thrown off. Yeah, so we get a little thrown off here. So yeah, so this is the plugin that we don't have. So I really don't know what we could use to make up for it. Maybe this might be about as close as we can get. I don't know. Maybe not. So maybe we just gonna skip that because I don't know really what plugin to like substitute for this. Like that's insane. And then we go to the next plugin, right? Vocal enhancer. So we don't have this plugin in BandLab, so we're gonna go over here. But what I can do for the other one, just we'll just add that for the SSL channel, and we'll go over here and find like something to help with the. Okay, so we'll just add this right here. To the Novatech, it's like an enhancer, like it'll like make it pop. So instead of this plugin right here, we're gonna use because it's an enhancement plugin and it's gonna focus on the frequencies between like 1K up to 20K, and all it's gonna do is like we can sit there and mess with that. So yeah, I'm gonna go over here and we can sit here and mess with the harmonics. It's gonna depend on how you want to set this. So yeah, use that accordingly. All right, so let's go to the next plugin. Let's see if we can get something else in here. So the C6 was inactive, so I guess he probably uses it only if he needs to use it. Then we go over here to the Mag EQ. All right, and this is another EQ, and it's boosting air right here for real, and it's reducing a little bit of this and a little low. All right, so I got an idea we could do for this. We'll just go here and we'll go to the other where the EQ is at. So I'll use this, and then you can kind of boost the high a little bit. And probably like I think the mid was turned down a little bit like that. I think that's probably like how the best way we can kind of do that for this band, because we can't like recreate these like plugins. And then yeah, BandLab does not have this plugin at all. It's just another form of like compression, and yeah. So we go back over here. So I don't even know how many plugins we in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we 6. So we just need another compressor. So we can't go wrong. We could probably use the 76. We just use the 76. And let me check the ratio and see what was going on with it. Input, it's a 4. Okay, everything it's a 4 ratio. So we go back over here and do like the 4, the 1, and then alright. Then we got the RVox. Alright. And it's another form of compression, and we can just put like a simple compressor on it. So I guess you can come back again and go to the limiter, I guess, and then let's go back here and we know this. All right, that's gonna be two. I need 2 sheets. No. So we really ain't gotta mess with that, honestly. Should go back. Yeah. So really ain't gonna mess with it. So that's about as close as I can get as far as like using BandLab plugins to make like a Young Thug preset, because this is the real Thug template right here, vocal chain. And it's gonna be hard to recreate that into BandLab, but at least we tried. So yeah. She I got a lot of money, I fuck a lot of hoes. I got a lot of yeah, yeah. I got a lot of money, I got a lot of money. I fuck a lot of hoes. Let's see, play it. I got a lot of money, I got a lot of money. I fuck a lot of hoes. Let's see, let's see. Yeah, yeah. I got a lot of money, I got a lot of money. I fuck a lot of hoes. I'm a real shooter. Yeah, yeah. I got a lot of money, I got a lot of money. I fuck a lot of hoes. You niggas broke, you niggas broke. All you niggas, you niggas broke. Swear to God, yeah, yeah. I got a lot of money, I got a lot of money. I fuck a lot of hoes. You niggas broke, you niggas act like hoes. You niggas broke, you niggas act like hoes. Get some money, bro. Get some money, bro. You niggas broke, need to get some money. Nigga, act like hoes. You niggas broke, need to get some money. Act like hoes. You niggas broke. A lot of money, I got a lot of money. I fuck a lot of hoes. You niggas broke, you niggas act like hoes. A lot of money, I got a lot of money. I fuck a lot of hoes. You niggas broke, you niggas act like hoes. I swear it hurt my soul. Oh, you niggas broke, you niggas act like hoes. I swear it hurt my soul. Alright, so let's bring that over. Let's see. So bring it down. Listen, nigga, way over here. Listen. You niggas act like hoes. I swear it hurt my soul. Money, I fuck a lot of hoes. You niggas broke, you niggas act like hoes. I swear it hurt my soul. A lot of money, I got a lot of money. I fuck a lot of hoes. You niggas broke, you niggas act like hoes. I swear it hurt my soul. I ain't even no money. Oh, you like me, nigga, get some money. You like my niggas get some money. You like my niggas get some money. You like my I ain't even no money. Oh, you like my niggas get some money. Let's see it. Shit hard. That shit hard though. So let's see. Let's do some ad-libs or something, and then like it's yours, yo. I got a lot of money. I fuck a lot of hoes. I got a lot of money. Yeah. I got a lot of money. I got a lot of money. I fuck a lot of hoes. You niggas broke. You niggas act like hoes. I swear it hurt my soul. I ain't even no money. Oh, you like me, nigga, get some money. Like me, nigga, get some money. Money back, play it. Yeah. I got a lot of money, I got a lot of money. I fuck a lot of hoes. You niggas broke, you niggas act like hoes. I swear it hurt my soul. I ain't even no money. Oh, you like me, nigga, get some money. Like me, nigga, get some money. I got a lot of money, I got a lot of money. I fuck a lot of hoes. You niggas broke, you niggas act like hoes. I swear it hurt my soul. I ain't even no money. Oh, you like me, nigga, get some money. Like me, nigga, get some money. Hey, it sound good. It ain't 100% perfect. You know what I'm saying? But this is the Baines template, which is Young Thug's engineer for real. And I made the preset the best that I could with the plugins that I have. So yeah.